Hey, good morning, everybody. Mark Bosley on the video this morning. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. As always, I appreciate you, and I'll try to provide as much value as I can for you on these videos and try to make it as brief as I can. Okay, guys? And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit this morning about your job, about the way you feel about the economy. I want to tell you a little story about myself, and I also want to maybe make a suggestion about some of the people that you're hanging around with, okay? Not bashing your friends, just want to give you some food for thought, maybe a little something for you to think of down the road, okay, guys? That is, if you're trying to become an entrepreneur, you're trying to become successful, you're trying to take your current situation in life to the next level and better your income for your family, so that you can live a much better quality life and maybe do some of the things that you've always dreamed about doing and you're not able to do quite yet, okay? And maybe you're looking at an online business and you're a little skeptical and you're not really sure what you want to join. You're on the fence. You're just looking for something to get involved with right now. You want something legitimate. You want something that you know is going to be sustainable, where you can create some wealth for your family and possibly walk away from your current job. Wouldn't that be cool, okay? And so, having said that, guys, if you'll subscribe to this YouTube channel, I got some more great videos coming up down the road right there. Hit the notifications bell and let's jump right into the content of this video, okay? And so I posted this post a little while ago, guys, about 8 minutes ago. I hear people say this all the time. The economy is really tough. Don't you guys hear people say that all the time? It's tough, I can't get a raise. I want some extra money, I want some overtime, but they're not giving me that right now because the economy's tough and my company is not doing what they were last year or whatever, okay? You hear that conversation around the water cooler all the time, okay, guys? Well, the problem with that is the economy is only tough because you went to school to learn how to get a job. Okay, schools don't teach how to create wealth, how to build relationships, how to build a sustainable income so that you yourself can become the boss and walk away from that 9 to 5 job. And if you just work harder that day or that week or that month, you can increase your income, totally exponentially. It's the sky is the limit with the industry that I'm involved with, okay? I want to give you an example of what I'm talking about, and I want to use the analogy of when I was a young man, okay? So when I was a young man, I'm 56 now, I wanted to make extra money. I had an allowance. I had a $3 or $4 a week allowance. I had to wash cars, mow the grass, and do things around my house, clean the garage, and do stuff like that, like a lot of you guys did, and a lot of you folks are doing right now, okay? And maybe if you're a girl, like I had sisters, they would babysit, do people's hair, paint their fingernails, just do girl stuff where they could create a little bit more money. My folks, they weren't rich, but they gave us a few bucks every week to go roller skating and stuff like that, okay? And so I said that to say this. And so I went out one day and I took our lawnmower and our gas can out, started knocking on neighbors' doors, asking for permission to cut their grass so that I can make some extra money for that summer, right? And so I did. I got a few yards, 3 or 4 or 5 yards, and I was making, back in the day, back in the 70s, you could make $5 or $6 or $7 if you were on a corner lot. You were considered making a bunch of money. You guys know as well as I do, those lawn care businesses do a lot of money now, a lot more than $6 or $7, okay? And then I got home and my dad wanted part of that money because it was his lawnmower and his gas. And I was like, oh, I was crushed, I was like crying and stuff. Oh my goodness, okay. People chiming in on my video, I don't like that. Anyways, he didn't know. And so my mom says to me, why don't you ask for a lawnmower for Christmas, okay? And so I did. I got me a lawnmower. I didn't understand what she was saying, but she was mom and I trusted her, okay? And so I asked for a lawnmower for Christmas. I got a lawnmower. I got me a gas can. And guess what, guys? So now the following summer, I'm out. I'm getting yard after yard after yard after yard. I'm cutting grass. And my buddies are down at McDonald's and Burger King. They're making, 70 or 80 or bucks a week. And I was making a lot more than that cutting grass. So I had become an entrepreneur, if you will. My vehicle that I was using was my lawnmower, right, to go cut the neighbor's grass. And I was talking to them. I was building relationships with people, by saying, hey, I can provide this, I can do this. You don't have to get out and do this. I know it's hot out there. And so they let me cut their grass or trim their trees or push a broom around their yard or whatever they needed that day. I might clean their gutter, wash their car, just whatever. That's what we did back in the 70s to make extra money for that weekend, okay? And so I knew a little bit about being an entrepreneur. I didn't know I was an entrepreneur at the time, but I guess I was doing the things that entrepreneurs do, because obviously you guys know those guys that cut grass right there now, they actually make a serious living. Some of those trucks they have and trailers they have, I can imagine what that stuff costs, probably upwards of $50,000 or $60,000 for a lawnmower and a truck and a trailer and all that other stuff that goes with it, okay? And so as I got older, I got the job and all that stuff, and I would work really hard, but my money would not change. I'd work really, really hard that week. I'd feel good. I'd produce more. I'd create more, but my money never changed, okay? And then one day I was introduced to some online marketing. I was introduced to what's called residual recurring income. Okay, residual recurring income. And I want to show you guys what the definition of that is, okay? So let's jump over here. I don't mean to be all over the place, but I'm just trying to point out a few things to you, okay, guys, before I jump right in. Okay, here we go. Recurring revenue is revenue that is predictable, it's stable, and can be counted on in the future with a high degree of certainty. As long as you're putting in the effort, as long as you're consistent every single day on a daily basis, building relationships, building connections, making new friends, building groups, building teams, okay? It is predictable, it is stable, and can be counted on in the future with a high degree of certainty. That's not my words, guys. That's Google, okay? And where do typically most of us go for information? I go to Google, okay? I just go to Google. And so having said that right there, guys, I want to talk to you now about maybe some of the company you're keeping, some of the friends that you're keeping, okay? And I want you to think about this. I'm not beating them up, as I said, okay? What's the old saying that says you are pretty much the company of the 5 closest friends that you keep? If you think about 5 people that you're closest to, your income is probably right around theirs. Your lifestyle is probably right around theirs. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's good. I'm just giving you something to think about. If your friends aren't successful, if your friends aren't moving to the next level, if your friends are encouraging one another, inspiring each other, motivating each other to get to that next level, to get to a situation in life where they can go maybe buy a new car or get a new house or take a vacation or maybe pay for some college or do some things that they've dreamed about, but they're not able to do it because they're stuck in that water cooler talk to where I can't do that, my friends don't believe in me, so I can't do that. Like Kermit's saying right here, so you gave up on your dreams because some of your broke friends didn't support your business. Well, guys, the opportunities are out there. They are endless. I'm not talking about mowing grass. I'm not talking about doing that. I'm talking about maybe working on the internet as a way to create an additional income into your household while we teach you how to learn how to do that, while we teach you how to market, while we teach you how to build relationships, while we teach you how to make income, recurring income online, where, as you saw, it's stable and predictable as long as you're consistent, okay? Something I want to ask you right now, guys, is where would you be next year if you only took action right now? Okay? Let's say you're overweight. You're 40, 50 pounds overweight, or 10 pounds overweight, or 100 pounds overweight. What if you started push-ups, sit-ups, going to the gym, walking, riding your bike, riding one of those things that they have in these Gold's Gym or places like? What would you look like in a year from now? You'd probably look pretty good, wouldn't you? Your body would become chiseled. You'd have that look. Your mindset would change. Okay, you'd be having a pep in your step. You would have taken your life, your health to the next level. Okay, maybe you're a smoker and you would have quit smoking. Maybe you're a drinker. Maybe you eat a lot of fast food. All that would probably be gone, and you would be transformed into a new person. So let's compare that to an online business model. Okay, what if you were to take action right now? You lock arms with me, and I share with you. First of all, we'd have a conversation on the telephone. I really don't just want to throw a link at you and hope that you join. I really want to know what it is you want to accomplish, where you want to be a year from now, what sort of money that you're looking to make. Are you teachable? Are you coachable? Are you willing to put in the time? That kind of thing right there. I need to qualify people before I work with them, because not everybody's like that. A lot of people think that this is lightning in a bottle. They think it's magic. They've been sold a lot of hype. They don't understand that this too is a business. This too takes work, okay? And so this is the vehicle that I'm using. Like I use the lawnmower to cut the grass to make money. I no longer want to do that. I'm getting a little too old. So now I use an online income opportunity. That is my new vehicle now, and want to share that with you guys who are thinking about some of those things that I brought up right there. I don't mean to be all over the place. I'm just trying to plant some seeds and give you some food for thought, and you go, I hadn't really thought about things like that. I hadn't really thought about my friends that are around me. I hadn't really thought about their income, where they live, the kinds of things that they do. Are they getting to that next level, or are they just talking about it year after year after year? Or my buddies, my men buddies, are they still overweight? Are they still smoking? Are they still eating too much pizza? Are they still sitting on the couch in front of the TV and not doing what it takes to get to the next level? Maybe they don't care. But I think in most people's minds, they really care. They just need somebody to push them, maybe an accountability partner to say, hey, look, partner, let's do some things different. Let's lose some weight. Let's start an online business. Let's move our life with this next year into the next level where we can appreciate and have some of those things that we've been dreaming of, like the neighbors down the street or the neighbors in the next street over, or you're at a red light and you see a really cool car that you've been dreaming about getting there. Guys, all that's possible. All that is very doable, if you take action, you take serious action right now, okay, right now, okay? If you're thinking about some of those things and you want to lock arms with somebody who's been doing this for about 7 years, I would love to have a conversation with you on the telephone, okay? Let's talk. Let's find out what it is you're trying to accomplish. I will share with you some of my horror stories because I've had a lot of failures. I never was a success right off. It does take connecting with somebody who is having success, who can point you in the right direction, and show you the steps and the blueprint to get started. And I would love to be that person right there, okay? And so if you would like to find out more information about what it is I'm doing, guys, okay? In the comments section below this video right here, I'll put my phone number, okay? I'll put my email, right? I'll give you a way to contact me and talk to me and ask me questions that I know you have. I know you have lots of questions. I know there's many of you out there that want to take your life and your situation and your finances to that next level. Maybe you want to give more to charity. Maybe you want to tithe more at church. Maybe you just want to get out of that 9-to-5 job that's just wearing you down, tearing you down. You're not getting that promotion that you were looking for. You're not getting that raise that you were looking for. And you go in one day and you work your butt off and you're still getting home the same amount of money. You're concerned with overtime that's no longer there. And now, and possibly you hear whispers of the business going out of business, okay? There's a lot of things in life right there that are going in your circle right now, guys, because they used to go on in mine. Okay? And that's how I know these things. I didn't make these up. They used to happen to me. And that's why I turned to the internet. I turned to this industry right here where I can get as I said a minute ago, reoccurring income that is predictable, it is stable, right? And with a high degree, again, not my words. These are Google's words, okay? If that's something you think you might like to talk to me about, you might want to have a conversation about, don't be scared to call me. Don't be scared. 256-836-1231. I'll put that information in the description box below this video right here. Maybe you're with a team right now or a business opportunity right now that's simply, you're not moving forward. Maybe the person you joined is not helping you get to that next level. Give me a call. It won't cost you anything. And I tell you what, I'll even let you join me for free, and you can see what it is I do. Okay, guys? So if this is something that interests you, if I said something that might have piqued your interest about growing up, about your friends, about where you want to be next year, look in the description box below this video right here, guys. Ask me a question, call me, subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the bell notifications, guys, and I'll see you on the next video, and I look forward to talking to you. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.